Basically, in this segment, what we're going to do is we're going to define hockey terms, and we're going to do it in the most clear and precise way possible. So I'm going to start off with the first definition. Very simple.
Well, hold on though. It's a lingo, right? Like
Yeah,
a lot of
hockey
cultures
lingo.
have different lingo. This lingo, like I feel like it's funny in the aspect of like when you just use it anywhere. Like, you either like understand the culture or you don't. It's like
You can use it in everyday life.
It's ridiculous. I love it.
You can use it on the rink.
I think it's one of the best. I'm a little biased.
You can use it when you're getting married. You can use it when you're on vacation. You can use it when you're bringing your kid to daycare.
Do you take your wife to be? Do you take her to be your wife? I do, bud. Yeah, of course, buddy.
Yeah, I do. And you're a fucking beauty, too. I forgot to tell you that. So let's start off with beauty. What does beauty mean, Mike?
Man, you're just like I just said another hockey term.
You're just unreal.
You're just unreal.
Well, I'm gonna clarify. What does beauty, aka beautician, aka certified beauty mean?
Read the definition there, man.
Beauty means a player who is loved not only for his skills but for his personality.
Yeah.
He is one of the coolest guys on the team and usually has great stories. He might also have the best flow on the team. So then I guess we can go to the next thing.
That's also like, see, like that's a beauty. Like one of your friends that is just like the best out of the group, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Like the most outgoing, funny,
Positive,
encouraging.
Gets after it.
Actually, a good friend, and then the funny stories, the good stories, whatever. Like you would just say, that guy's a
fucking beauty.
He's a fucking beauty.
So I guess that's what.
And he's unreal.
He's unreal. And to use it in the sentence is Mike is a fucking beauty or Stefano is a fucking beautician.
Yeah.
And basically we said flow in there too. So we might as well define flow.
Flow is just, it's your hair.
Yeah, it's your whole.
You got nice flow. Generically, the flow is more like if your hair's longer.
We also call it lettuce.
Yeah, lettuce too. Wow,
Yeah, that's a good one. I grew up in King City, man.
You're asking me the question.
A lot of beauties came out of King City. A lot of pro hockey players. Shout out to all the boys.
Hey, you want to know what barn means?
What does barn mean? Next definition,
it's not
barn.
Barn, you would think like, oh no, not where the chickens lay their fucking expensive $9 fucking carton of eggs. Barn actually means
the hockey rink. The hockey rink. That's where the barn.
I was gonna say something else too.
Yeah, well, you know what? It could mean that too. I know what you're thinking.
It means the hockey rink, and it means
a woman's private parts.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
It's
and there's also back barn.
Disgusting.
You know what back barn is?
Yeah, back barn.
Yeah,
you know what? Oh man, no,
we're not gonna get too crazy, but you get the point.
I was gonna say, do you know what muck your barn means?
Of course, muck the barn.
What does it mean? You want to say
basically going down on a girl. That's what it means. If you want to talk about muck the barn,
it's pretty funny, man.
So muck, and again, so here's the next definition: muck. What does muck mean?
Like you're eating something.
Exactly. Muck means you're eating something. So in those definitions, we just gave you guys a bunch of other definitions. But in addition to that, no, I got more. In addition to that, the next definition is barn burner. So used in a sentence is, holy fuck, last night was a barn burner, eh? Basically it means like a high scoring game for a hockey game, but then also in an event space, it could be like it was an amazing time, a good time. So those are a couple good ones there. I'm going to go to the next one here, chiclets. Mike, what does chiclets mean?
It's just your teeth.
It's your teeth, aka jibs. Are you familiar with that term too?
I like jibs.
I like jibs better.
I always say, like my cousin, I'm like, man, this guy has the nicest jibs.
Yes.
Like I just say jibs.
Or like you played.
I don't really say chiclets. I don't say
chiclets either. Yeah. But shout out to spinning chiclets in the boys.
Chiclets, yeah.
But I gotta say, when like somebody loses a tooth or something in the game, like fuck, he lost his jib, eh?
But he lost his jib, eh?
Oh fuck, he's gonna look like a pirate. What else we got here? An easy one. Next word, chirp. What does chirp mean, Mike?
Oh, you just rip it. Oh, rip it. Man.
Ripping chirps.
I'm too involved in the culture. You're just like making fun of your buddy.
All right. Let's
go
on.
A nice little jab, little insult.
Yeah, a little chirp and keeps things light. You know, that's how you build thick skin. That's what we were talking about earlier.
I think chirp is actually used in a lot of other. It's one that's got out there in the mainstream.
100%. You got to leave the chirps. All right. The next word is missile. What does missile mean, Mike?
If you have a hard shot, it's a fast shot.
And it can also mean if you see a good-looking girl, she's a missile.
Or I was going to say if you see a good-looking female or whatever, she's a rocket.
She's a rocket too, a.k.a. Rocky. Oh, yeah. We can use it in a sentence, but like, wow, you see that bird over there? She's a rocket.
You can even just tell them that, like, oh, babe, you're a rocket, eh?
Yeah.
And then usually they'll just be like, loser, ew.
All right, let's go to the next one here. Pigeon. The next word is pigeon. Mike, what does pigeon mean?
What
it's not on here, but it's okay. Don't you have to read it off here. Just give your personal interpretation.
Like, man, like you're like low man on the totem pole here.
Low man on the totem pole. Fucking pigeon.
Like you're just not contributing much. You're just kind of like a waste.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nobody really likes pigeons. Seagulls too, by the way.
Like we could use hockey terms to define that too. Like you're just dust.
Yeah, you're so dust. Let's get a couple other ones here. Tilt. So the next word here is called tilt.
Buddy,
You know what tilt?
Tilt last night, eh?
Yeah, a little fucking tilt, man.
It's a scrap. It's a fight.
Yeah,
You
little
know,
scrap,
a little disagreement,
which they don't have in hockey as much anymore.
Oh man, yeah, I would love to talk about that. It's gone soft.
It's gone a bit soft,
Yeah,
right?
It's gone a bit soft. Yeah, it is. Like you could see, like if you watch the NHL now, the style of play, it's skillful. It's very fun to watch. But compared to back then, like you could tell, like every guy used to finish their check along the boards. Like it didn't matter if you were taking a quick little pass around the back, whatever. Any guy coming at you would finish their check.
Yeah,
that's how I used to like. That's what I used to see.
Yeah.
Okay. But now it's just like you get a little love, and that's a term called love tap.
Yeah.
Like you take your stick and you just give him a little one of those.
Yeah.
Let him know you're there, but like
little
you're
jab.
not gonna come kill him.
Unless you do the butt end. Tap. You know the butt end? That will hurt.
Yeah, but they're like it's gotten a little soft. It's kind of like there's a mutual respect in the league now.
Yeah, know? There is. But you know what?
Everyone's just kind of getting along.
If one of your studs gets dropped or hit from behind or something, you need a tough guy to come over there and drop the mitts.
Yeah, and they're a dying breed now too.
Yeah, they are.
You know, every team used to have a good amount of them. Now you're lucky if you have one.
And speaking of that, that would mean your FTB. So let's talk about that for a second. What does FTB mean?
For the boys.
For the boys. And infamously, Barstool has said Saturdays are for the boys. That was one of the things
Saturdays are for the boys.
So yeah, that's another good one there.
They're not for the girls. They're too distracting.
Yeah, 100%.
For the boys.